Hurricane Katrina, of course, and then dealing with the environmental disaster of the BP oil spill, which they are still struggling with. But through it all, there has been one thing that has united the city, and that is football. And that sense of unity, of course, reached its peak last February in Super Bowl 44 when New Orleans Saints quarterback Drew Brees led his team to victory. And what a victory it was. We remember that beautiful moment with your son. Drew Brees joins me now. Welcome. Good to have you here today, Drew.
Thanks for having me on. How you doing?
I'm doing just great. And football got off to quite a great start. You guys had, I think, the highest ratings in the last 12 years in your game against the Vikings. So congratulations for that. How do you feel at the start of the season?
Feel good. Just glad that things got underway. Obviously, having the Thursday night kickoff game, it's a pretty quick turnaround from the last preseason game to that one. So a lot of preparation in a short amount of time. But we're just glad that we were able to have that home opener here in New Orleans, in the Dome, in front of our fans, and to get the victory.
Yeah, well, I know they are. I'm sure they're all looking forward to that, and they're hoping that you can do it again and pull it off again this year. How are things in New Orleans? You know, it seems unfathomable for them to be hit with this double whammy of this oil spill weighing on the economy there. How are folks holding up?
You know what? If there's one thing about New Orleans, you know, the people will always, maintain a positive attitude, and they've been through so much before. And if there's anybody that can fight back through the tough economic times that the oil spill has caused, it's the people of the Gulf Coast and the people of New Orleans. You know, things are still tough for a lot of people. Obviously, it affected tourism quite a bit, but hopefully this Thursday night kickoff game against the Vikings got things, kicked off, so to speak, for the city as well and for tourism. I heard that we had about 300,000 people come to town without even a ticket to the game. They were just here to hang out, enjoy the festivities, and certainly that was big for the tourism industry and for the economy.
No place more fun to do that than New Orleans. I know you're going to give everybody a lot of inspiration and a good distraction from some of the problems that they've been having as you guys hit the field over the course of the season. I've been checking out this financial football that you've been working on, and it's a great way to teach kids about how to handle their finances responsibly. Talk to us a little bit about that, Drew.
Sure. It's really a lot of fun, and the Visa Practical Money Skills program and the financial football game that's included in that is something I've been involved with now going on 5 years. So I feel very strongly about it. I had a chance to travel the country talking to high school kids about financial literacy and preparing for their financial future. And playing the financial football game is a great way just to learn some of those basic fundamentals. You can choose your favorite NFL team on the game. As you answer financial questions correctly, you make first downs, move the ball down the field, and eventually score a touchdown. And it's great to do with classmates, with friends, with your family. I just feel like there's not enough of a base curriculum in regards to financial education in middle schools, high schools, even college. So some of these kids are getting out of school and they're just unprepared. In fact, there was a recent survey and study that said 93% of Americans said that there should be a class that a required course of that kids would take in regards to financial education, and yet there's only 4% of there's only 4 states that actually require that. So I think that obviously there's an imbalance here, and Visa Practical Money Skills program is trying to pick up the slack, but obviously there's a lot more that needs to be done.
All right. Well, good advice from a Super Bowl champion. I just moved ahead 4 yards. I'm playing the Hall of Fame part of the game right now. Kids love video games, so I suggest everybody, when your kids are playing something you don't like, just say, hey, why don't you try this? Pull this one up and let them play with it for a while, because it is really cool, and you are too. Drew Brees, it's great to have you here. Have a great season. We wish you well.
Thank you very much, and just steer people to practicalmoneyskills.com. They can also download it as a free app on iTunes. So
great.
Play
and
financial
just
football.
Googling football, financial football got me there, so it's easy to find. Thanks so much, Drew.
That's a first down for McCallum over here.
Yeah, I'm working on the commercial breaks. We'll see
He's
how
got the right message, huh?
He does, absolutely.
Well done. They were just allowed